is up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. In this video we are headed again to Gamestop's website to see what games we can find under $25, and today we're talking about the original Xbox. So if you like games, consoles, or product reviews, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. With that being said, let's hop into it. Okay, so in this video we are headed over to GameStop's website. What we will be doing is kind of going through their Xbox original games and seeing what games I could pick up if I had $25 or less. Now I'm going to do physical only games, obviously, and I'm going to do new and used. I'm not expecting to see any new ones, but that's what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the computer and show you guys kind of what I was able to find. I think this time I'm gonna talk about the console as well. So I'm gonna go and see how much the console is, and then we'll go to the games and then talk about what I could get under $25. Okay, so we're going to the consoles first, and it looks like you can't even get any Xbox consoles. So when I said that, I was looking for them and I couldn't find it, and then I found it and it's like, no, you can't buy a console, which is kind of a bummer because I thought maybe you could find an Xbox for under like 30 or 40 bucks, but you can't buy it. So let's go ahead and check out what the games actually are. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over here to the left, click show filters. It will show you all the games. Let's go ahead and make sure it's games only. It'll do its thing. Then once that happens, we are going to go ahead and go down and see condition. So it just has pre-owned, which is what we expected. So let's go to the price. Let's do 0 to 10 to start off with, like we have in other videos, and then we will go to 10 to 25 as well. So hopefully we can, hopefully we can find some good cheap games, but here right off the bat, we're finding games well worth it for under $10, and this is going to be crazy. So first off, you see here on the left Halo 2 for $1.49. Now I'm not expecting that to be complete or anything like that, but for the disc, $1.50 if you have an Xbox and you do not have Halo 2, that's totally well worth the price. Next we have Elder Scrolls Morrowind. $8 is a good game for that. Then look next to that, we're talking Star Wars Old Republic, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Like honestly, for $10, it's definitely well worth picking up. Next we've got Mortal Kombat Armageddon. $8, like these are good games if they have the cases for sure. That's totally great. But we're looking at just loose disc, so I'm assuming we're just gonna get loose disc when it talks about pre-owned. I have picked up from GameStop before, but most of the time it's loose disc. Now, again, $1.49 for Fable. If you're a Fable fan and you've never played it on the Xbox and you're wanting to grow your collection, $1.50 is not a terrible price. That's actually really great. Next, we have Star Wars Jedi Academy. You guys know I love that game. I've talked about it before on the channel, and for $10, that's definitely well worth picking up. Next, we're talking about Simpsons Hit and Run. Absolutely amazing game, under $10. That's crazy to think about to me, but it's definitely well worth it. Then Ninja Gaiden for $2.50. I actually have a friend that loves this game, and he told me this is a hard game. I've never actually played it, but I do own it. I still need to get around to playing it, but for $2.50, can't go wrong there. Another Star Wars game, I'm not going to talk too much about it. It's a great deal for $10. Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, $7 if you like volleyball games that are rated mature for certain things I'm not going to go into. That's probably good for you. Jade Empire, $6, that's a good price for that game. Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I actually want to play this game. I don't own it. So for $3, $3.99, it might be worth picking it up. So I might do in one of these videos where I actually buy everything and show you guys what I got whenever it came in. but for right now, we're just checking out prices. $3.99 is kind of a tempting one. Let's see what else they've got on the Xbox. Ultimate Spider-Man, $8. It's definitely well worth it. You got the OG Counter-Strike for $2. If you're a Counter-Strike fan, pick that up. $2 is perfect. Destroy All Humans, such a fun game, for $4. Definitely well worth it. Here you've got the Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance for $2.50. Like, these prices are dirt cheap, and some of these games are totally amazing. Fusion Friendly, $10. That's a definite good price. Nitro Kart, Crash Nitro Kart for $3.50. Definitely would pick that up. I don't think I actually have that one on the system. I'm looking over to the Xbox games. That might be one that I want to add to kind of this idea that I have going on. Doom 3 for $3. That's totally worth it. Red Dead Revolver for $10. Definitely these prices are good. Doom 3 again, we're not talking about it. Prince of Persia for $3. That's definitely awesome. Blood Rain 2 for $8. Like, these prices are insane. I'm going to do one more page, and then we're going to go over to the more expensive games. Manhunt, I don't know anything about that for $10. I don't know. The Bible game for $5.99. I would buy that as a joke just to see like what I would get, but I already have bought the Bible game actually from Gamestop on the Xbox, and it ended up coming with the case and everything, so I was very happy there. Burnout 2, if you like Burnout games or racing games where you get to destroy things, Burnout is one you should definitely know about. If you don't, go check it out. That's crazy. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, definitely worth the $3.50 price tag there. Black, $3.99, good price there. Voodoo Vince for $5 is actually probably a really good deal. Call of Duty, whatever. Metal Arms Glitch in the System for $4. That's probably a pretty fun game. What else do we got here? We already talked about Blood Rain. We talked about Destroy All Humans. Now we talked about the second one, but the same applies for these two. Batman Begins for $2.50. That's cool. Mafia $3.50. Not a bad deal. And now we're at the load more screen. So just looking at $10 and below at GameStop, honestly, I'm pretty impressed. There's a bunch of good games. There's a few games that I don't have in the collection that I would be interested in possibly buying. Like, I'm thinking Grabbed by the Ghoulies would be a good price at $4. Might definitely be worth the risk. Crash Nitro Kart, definitely $3.50. That's worth the risk just to see if I get the case and all that. I think that's all I would pick up that we've talked about. Maybe Voodoo Vince for $5. I think I have that on the system, but if not, I would definitely pick that up. Let's go ahead and go back to the top here. Click Show Filters again, and go ahead and change that to $10 to $25 and see what we can find. Now I'll hide those filters again, and like I said in the last video, we are always searching by best matches just to see the best games or the best most popular games on the system that GameStop has been selling. So right off the bat here, you've got Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance for $18. That's a good deal. Now I know the second one is worth quite a lot more. But that's a good game. Midnight Club Dub Edition Remix, $12. If you're looking for a racing game on the Xbox, that's definitely a good one. Here we've got two great games right next to each other, Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars Battlefront 2 for $12 and $15 respectively. That is actually a really, really good price. Now, if you are just wanting the original Battlefront, it's an okay deal, but I think that Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the Xbox is worth a little bit more, and I think that $15 price tag is probably a pretty good deal. That is, if it's complete. Oh, snap. Okay, so the Warriors game, $12, that's cool. We've got Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 for $15, so if you had $25, you could buy that $10 version and now the $15 version and have 1 and 2 for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic and only spend $25 for the Xbox. That's a pretty good deal there. We've got Conquer Live and Reloaded for $25. I don't know if $25 is a bit much for that, but it seems like it might be. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 for $19.99. If you get that complete, that is definitely a steal right there. Now, if it's just loose disc, I think it's a good deal, but it's definitely a steal if that is full with the manual and the case and all that. Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, that's a fun game. 15 bucks, that's probably pretty good. Ninja Gaiden Black, 15 bucks, it's not bad. Gauntlet Dark Legacy, 20 bucks, that's a pretty good price. This Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2, that's actually more expensive than I thought it was gonna be, but for 25 bucks, you're still getting a really awesome game for the Xbox Original. Let's see what else we've got here. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, never played it, don't know much about it. It's 25 bucks though, so maybe it's worth it. Digimon Rumble Arena, this actually looks like it would be probably pretty fun. 25 bucks though, might be a little too much for my blood. King of Fighters New Wave, 25 bucks for a fighter. I'll probably pass on that one. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, $12. That's a good deal. Now I think this is getting remade here soon, so that's not too bad of a deal at this point in time. You've got Psychonauts for 15 bucks, definitely a priced game. You got another Digimon game, Alien vs Predator Extinction for 25 bucks. That actually might be a good deal. I would have to look up the price, but I don't have that, and I could add that to the collection for 25 bucks. That's not that bad thinking about it. Panzer Dragoon Orta for 18 bucks. That's a good game. It just re-released on the Switch, I believe, digitally, and I think it's like 20 bucks to get it, so you might as well get it on the Switch. But that's definitely not a bad price there. Barbie Horse Adventures Wild Horse Rescue, $16. That might be the deal of the day. Okay, I'm joking. Not worth it. Predator Concrete Jungle, 18 bucks. Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy, which looks like San Andreas 3 and Vice City for 20 bucks. That's actually a good deal. I think I have the trilogy on the PS2, but not the Xbox. So if I was looking for that, that's probably not a bad deal there. King of Fighters game, we already talked about one of those, so I'm just gonna move on. Obscure for $19. That's probably not a bad price. Same with Silent Hill 4. 15 bucks is a good deal. 15 bucks for Dino Crisis 3 is a good deal. 15 bucks for Metal Slug 4 and 5. I need to see if I have that one, because if I don't, that might be a good deal. There's a few of these videos that I'm thinking about maybe picking up in the future. And then Togi 2, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, for $15, and that seems to be all the games that are $10 to $25. So honestly, there are a ton of games for the Xbox for you guys to pick up. Now, I know we're in the days of the quarantine where you're stuck at home being safe, I hope, and we're not really able to go out. So I thought of this as a way to kind of get around that. So Gamestop has a bunch of deals and prices, and as you can see, most of these are buy two valued at $19.99 or more and get 20. There's a deal on the screen usually, so be aware of that. You can find some good games for good prices. Now, I will state these are all pre-owned, so you could literally just get the disc. You could get the disc and the cartridge, or the case, I mean, or it could come complete with a manual and all that. So be on the weary side to know that yes, there is a potential that you were just getting the disc and maybe not in the best condition. So with that being said, I want to know what you guys would buy from this video. If you were scrolling through on GameStop's website looking at the Xbox Original, what would you buy for yourself? I think there's a few games on here that I would buy for myself, but I think I'm gonna wait just a little bit to see kind of what I want to do in the future with videos. So with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification. That way you know when I post more videos, which is every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And one last time, thank you so much for watching. Be safe, stay home, practice social distancing, stay 6 feet away from people, wash your hands, do all that stuff. That way you are safe. I want to say one last time, final time, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you have a good day.